as the title says, today we will be working on this over here because this is a drawing from a very long time actually. So what I will do, we're gonna try to find it. We're gonna work with Adobe Illustrator today. To be honest, I really is it 9.2, so section 9, Cormac Lahane, Cormac PDF is gonna be, actually no, I won't need this in a bit.
Hey guys, just to let you know that I have a Patreon.
Nice.
If you are interested in supporting me, head on over to patreon.com and subscribe for some exclusive content.
Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the location of where it is. So if you're coming into the stream, thank you so much for joining. I actually wanted to stream yesterday, but during one of my workouts, I ended up injuring myself, and my back effing hurts right now. Now it actually got way better since yesterday, but the pain whenever I move on the back is just as worse as it was yesterday. Like I can move, I can get up, I can sit, but you know my movement is quite restricted. I wanted to stream what we're doing today yesterday. Unfortunately, I was pretty much unable to. So okay, oh damn. So these are white. I take this. We're gonna shove these here. So yeah, I wanted to actually stream yesterday what we're doing here today. Unfortunately, I couldn't because of my injury. But it's fine because we're doing this today. I just won't be able to like stream a video game today. I just started a new work at the hospital basically. In the OR, as you may have known. So I try to do one stream for the algorithm book on Saturday and one stream for gaming streams on the Sunday. So if that doesn't work, well then I will have to take the algorithm stream and do it like today. That's that. We're on the layer, so we find the eyedropper tool is what. So I started with the Cormac and Lahane in order to get this really going. I know it doesn't really take me much to complete like an actual algorithm like this. Sorry, not an algorithm, but like a drawing. Last time we like managed to do it in an hour. It's not that bad. So this is the second layer up until here. Third layer. So yeah, last time we did this, it took me like about an hour to do, so it's not like that bad. The other one's gonna be a bitch, are gonna be like the calculations, because you do have like calculations in when you're a respiratory therapist. I haven't done them so far in my practice. I have not calculated like stuff like dead space, like manually calculated dead space or stuff like that. Oh. So over here, then it would be the vocal cord. I think we're good with what we have. Okay, I think this and this are different colors, but I are not. Let me just, so this is here, and these are actually the same color. Okay, good. The arytenoids, and this is the epiglottis. So what you're looking at is something called the Cormac and Lahane scales. Usually what happens, these are your views once you intubate with no video laryngos, a regular, right? So with your regular blade and stuff like that, whenever you like intubate, this is what you're technically supposed to see. So I'm gonna swear I don't need that. Yeah. So this is what you're actually supposed to see, like right. And you obviously have 4 different levels on your scale. So scale 1, it's a perfect view. You like right easy intubation. You like this. Grade 2 is this. Grade 3 is this. Grade 4 is you see fuck all. Grade 3 is you only see your epiglottis. The grade 1 and grade 2, really there's absolutely no difference, except the only difference is that your vocal cord is going to be more closed, right? It's the arytenoid compared to this is so. Anyways, so we got that second layer. We said it was bottom 1. Oh, sorry. Okay, actually I stopped. So give me a second. This is supposed to be here. Oh, actually it's actually the correct portion. Holy shit, I'm so good at that. Maybe just a little bit. I thought I was way off, but whatever. So this is gonna be our background. So arrange back, and now the fun part begins in trying to discover what is what. By the way, I think you guys have noticed that I don't have any music whatsoever. Because I got sick and tired of always trying to fight off the YouTube algorithm, because they'll strike you on the behalf of content creator. These people are like fake. So it is what it is. Maybe this one is too big, so we're gonna make it a lot smaller. So it's supposed to be like this. Why? Because we're gonna cover it up soon, and we're gonna go with this, the third color. I think you guys are hearing my cat. He wants me to play with him, and I'm honestly like really well seated right now. He may want pets. Oh, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna use my hospital card for him to play around with. Wait, give me a second. I just put it under my ass. I'm gonna make him play with my hospital card because I know he has like his weird ass toy or whatever that has like the bell on it. So next thing on the layer, I think what we're gonna do is this over here. Ah, shit. I really hate it when it's not like triangular. Actually, you know what? Instead, we're just gonna do shapes. Polygon tool. And then 3. That's what I'm gonna work with. Good. A little bit more, just like that. We're gonna shove this here to the corner. Ah, crap. So here like that, and probably like that as well. Can I get a little bit more, or do I have to? Okay, no, I think I'm gonna have to change it with this. Change the corner with this over here. Change the corner with this over here. Okay, we are good to go. I like using shapes because it's a lot faster compared to, I wonder if I like, instead of like doing a mirror, can I actually shove this over here? I don't think I can. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna use the mirror. There's no issue. Just say okay, and we're gonna try to place it like in a, oh, but actually, never mind, because the arythenoids, I don't know how you call them in English. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm using correct terminology. So, French to English. So the arythenoids, it's this portion over here, right below the epiglottis. So arytenoids, whatever. Okay, good. We're gonna go over here. So we did this, we're gonna take this now. And this is how you properly highlight. So what I'm gonna do, you know what? I think I have an idea. I have a better idea. We're gonna do another shape. It's just gonna be shapes. And we're gonna shove this over here. And then what else? We're going to copy it. And then we're gonna shove this all over here. We're gonna make it a lot more smaller. There we go. Probably a little bit bigger, just like that. And, oh shit. Come on, turn it a little bit. This is what I hate about Illustrator. It is super like, not finicky, but in the sense that, like, it's good, don't get me wrong, it is good. It's a good, ah shit, I didn't want that. Can I get that? Ah, fuck. Okay, whatever. If I do, okay, never mind. So we'll keep it like that. These guys are fine. I'm pretty sure it looks, to you guys, it looks like lips, but this is what the view is once you shove in the laryngoscope. Let's see, what's the next part that I could do? I could do the epiglottis, there's no issue about that. Oh wait, the tongue is there. The tongue is here, okay. Let's do the tongue. I am not sure which color it is. So I think it is this over here, which I believe, oh no, it's not that. It's actually this over here. Yeah, it's actually that over here. But that over here is this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one, we're gonna draw our tongue. Why? Because the next part is going to be, it doesn't matter, because we're gonna, ah shit, it should look red. It should look redder than that, sorry, for the tongue. Like that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Let me just see. I could actually at this point as well, let's just keep it like that, and what we'll go here. We'll see how it looks. We're gonna do the first part of the epiglottis. We're gonna do the first part of the epiglottis. Oh shit, there we go. Just like that. I mean, I could. Let's connect it. Whatever. So we're gonna take this. Oh shit. We're gonna take this, copy paste it. If you're asking me why it's important to have a good laryngeal view, it's going to determine if you're good enough at intubating or not. That's it. That's the only part. It's the only reason why you're gonna want to grade this. Also, at the same time, if I'm expecting, let's say for example, something like this, but because they had a good Malampati score, and I'm like, okay, and I end up seeing this, but during intubation it gets super hard, and it turns into this or this. Well, then in that case, I need to know when to call for the glide scope, right? So that's what will usually happen. Okay, so it seems that I have, yes, I can't play with you. I'm streaming right now, bro. Okay. This is all like this. We're gonna pathfinder them together. Oh, actually, sorry. Pathfinder these together. Good. So as you can see, so this and this are the same color. This and this are the same. So let's try to see if we can find like a darker color for these guys. Ah, shit. What if I do that? What if I do this? Ooh. Okay, love it. This, on the other hand, that's our tongue, which is like the same color. This has now become an orange tongue. Okay, wrong color. Too much of a dark red. Too much of a grayish color. Wait, what if I do it the lightest as possible? That's a beige tongue. That's a white-ass beige tongue. That's another white-ass... Well, that's also a beige tongue, but it's not that bad. And then... Actually, never mind. We'll keep it as the same color. My cat is on my desk right now. Alright, because if I... Well, actually, it won't matter. I'm going to try to, like, properly... Nah, let's keep it the way it is for now. I want to get this over with. The triangles are a little bit off-centered. And I think the same thing is happening here. So what we're going to do is we'll get this a little bit wider. Same thing for here, just a little bit wider. Okay. My cat's playing with the effing elastic. Okay. So this is what we have. We're going to do the shading like in a bit. So this, and we're going to go just like that. And from here, we're going to take this. We're going to go all the way to here. And then we're going to do this over here. Okay, that's excellent. I feel like I'm doing like the joys of painting, but this would be like the joys of Adobe Illustrator. My cat's on my desk. He wants to like assist me in doing things. I wish I had a webcam so you guys could see what he's actually trying to do. Now he's like biting my hand. I think that's going to be like, in order to like upgrade the stream, that's probably going to be my next purchase. It's going to be that. I think that if I do end up deciding to show my face, it's going to be of epic proportions. So what we want, we're going to take this. Good, good, good. Huh, if I do Control Alt caps and then J, it joins automatically. It's interesting how I discovered that like right now. Okay. Do I need to Pathfinder or anything? I'm gonna Pathfinder it just in case. My cat's like playing with the fucking... It's playing with a pen. Okay, so this will probably need to get wider. Like right here. Good, 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 good. What else? What else can we do? So these are good. This is also good. This is also good. So arrange, bring to front, and this technically is supposed to like stay in here. Because here's the thing, if I do end up putting things like this, like that, and I don't really like the pointy stuff, so we're gonna like put them like that, and they're at one point, right? Same thing for here. These are not that bad, okay? So as you can see, we got our laryngeal views. Let me see how it looks like. Oh man, amazing actually. Now it just needs shading. It just needs shading. So let's put a dark circle around it. Let's put another dark circle around you. And let's see if I can do a gradient with this. What's your color? What's your number? Oh shit, fuck. What's your number color? Okay, so you're like the darkest shade. Okay. I guess let's add a gradient. Circle gradient. Can I inverse the gradient? Let's inverse the gradient. And from here, RGB. Bro. Okay. Well, in this case, if it doesn't want to let me, he's playing with the lighter on my table. He's still on the table. Web safe RGB, bro. Okay, well, this is fine. What else do I need? Then I need a little bit of a shading for these guys over here. So for this, we're gonna try to get a color, and then I'll try to copy paste it. So let's try doing the same thing, except actually this to here, and then just like that. Oh my god, yes. Cormac.pdf. Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it like that. I'll save it like that, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna align them. Let me see how it looks like. Amazing, really amazing. So I'll probably, let me just see if I can. Yes, yes. Okay, except one thing. That's not the right color, actually. This is not the right color. It's actually not the right color. I think it's this over here. It's actually this one over here. Yes. And, not bad. Let's see how it looks like over here. There's also shading on this side. But I think what I can do is just swap the circle, huh? Interesting. So it looks like this. But I think this is the size of the circle. And I can't swap it to like a triangular view. I will not use the freeform gradient. Oh, nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Probably more like this. My shading sucks, by the way. My shading sucks because here's the thing. Like, I could make it more smaller. And you need to put it like this. And then just like that. And just like that. It is not gonna work. Actually, there's no shading over here. There's absolutely no shading over here if you look at the example over there. So what we can do, you know what? Why don't we go to freeform? Oh, I understand what freeform is. Okay, yeah. I understand what it is. So this has this color, okay. I'm gonna copy it. And this is the lighter color. So can I add another one? Are they gonna let me add another one? Or no, not at all. I can add a point. Excellent. That is very excellent. And then this, I love freeform gradient. Now that I know how to use it, it's gonna be, fuck. Crap, man. Good. Yes. So let's assume that this is that, and then this goes towards like this, and this goes, what happens if I, oh shit. Can I still paste? It's gonna happen. Oh, yes, thank God. Okay, good. But now, that's how you make it bigger. Let's shove it way down here. Because that way, I can make this bigger. Okay. Let's see how it looks. It looks way uglier than my first attempt. Probably because my shading is, let's edit it. And let's edit it and make it like more darker. Let's take this one. I wish I had a lot of people who were also interested in more like medical stuff, but there's not. There's not. I am only alone and myself. It is only me, myself, and I. Yes, sir. I would technically need to go here and then take this, and then this goes here. Can I like remove this or no? The thing is that this is a circle. Can I do lines? Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. These are like points. Okay. If I do lines, man. Huh. I'm trying to figure this out. This is the first time I'm using this. About 10% opacity, 70% opacity. Okay. This changes the opacity. Wait a minute. What if I just take this and I do lines? So I start here. I connect this over here. I connect this over here. This over here. This over here. And then I close it. Then we have something in the middle like this, right? Wait. Let's edit the gradient. Like that. Like that, like this. Oh, I understand. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add points everywhere over here. But they go in a circle, which is not good. But I can still add stuff over here. So like this, and then this, we'll take the gradient over here. I'm gonna shove this here. We're gonna shove this here. We're gonna shove this here. Yeah, the vocal cords look like they got infected because they're yellow, or this guy has been like a smoker for like the past, for like his past life or something like that. Really, this is my color? Okay, but like, let's delete this point then. Ah, man, I could add another point over there. There we go. What does this look like? Okay, it's like a lot, it's way a lot better. It's way better. But the thing is, it's too yellow. Like, bro, it is way too yellow. Okay, let's, because the thing is, I think it's doing like another gradient on the inside. I think it's legitly doing another gradient on the inside of what I drew, which is not cool. Yeah, because now it's just gonna go like super light, like that. See what that does? Unless I decide to do this. I could add another like point inside. Now it's white. Bingo. And let's go with a point. But now how do I make it bigger though? Yeah, because now it just creates like a gradient in and of itself. And I don't want that, you know? I don't want that. Transparency, make mask, stroke gradient. If I go back here, yeah, that's what I had originally. And this resets? Ah, fuck, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, got reset. Yo, bro, I'm not fucking over with it. Yo, bro, I ain't fucking with that. Let's just keep this. I know it looks ugly-ish. You know what? Worst case scenario, you know what? Fuck it. No gradient. No gradient. At all. No gradient at all. We're gonna do, what is this? Is this the same color as the vocal cords? Okay. Is this the same color? Okay, good. So what we're gonna do, simple, boom, boom. We're gonna superpose them. We're gonna go, oh, actually, give me a second. So we're gonna superpose these like that. And I'm just gonna do this over here, just this like that. Bingo. And if I do need, yeah, I think we're gonna have to work on it. Come on, yo, bro. Okay, whatever. Are you kidding me, man? Yes, thank God. Finally, fuck, man. I think it's best if I already change the color. We're gonna try to change it, since that's a gradient. We're gonna try to change this to this, like that, so that I stop getting confused. And then what we're gonna do this, arrange, bring to front, arrange, bring to front, just like that. Arrange, bring to front, shift control, and then it's, wait a minute, shift control. And then I need this part to look the good. Oh, excellent. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, here we're gonna do the gradient. Gradient that, actually, what if I do this? Or from the circle, from like the tip. And here, opacity, we'll put it at 0. I'm gonna give more emphasis on the black, because now I'm not sure what is happening. How much time have we wasted? I think I've been wasting 20 minutes on the fucking gradient. And I was like, I think I can do this in an hour. There's like 13 minutes left until we hit the hour. Points. Okay, if I do this, worst case scenario, let's go back to this. Let's go into transparency and fucking like, come on, man. I added a point. No, come on, you're fucking with me, right? Okay, good. The point is there. We're gonna add another point. Oh, come on. It is super finicky. This, like, is extremely finicky. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Unless we could just do this, you know? But the fact of the matter is that the gradients though, I have a lot of space to work with, so if I do this, like, yes, it highlights it. Like, don't get me wrong, it highlights it on the stream, right? But I feel like with the gradient, it would look so much more better if I could make the effing gradient work. How does it look on the stream? It looks way worse on the stream. I could just like edit the gradient. And it's in a circle, right? It's not like as a pattern. Holy shit, I am fucking this up so bad. Unless, you know what? Wait, give me a second. I'm just really curious. What happens if I play around with this? Nothing. Huh. Actually, I like the shading a lot better. Okay, let's go back to the gradient. Oh fuck, I added a gradient on the lines. Okay, let's edit the gradient. And what we're gonna do, let's try adding points, I guess. we're gonna do the same thing, except that we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a point here. And we're gonna add a point here. And what we're gonna do here, we're going to do 0 opacity. This I will steal you, and we're gonna color you guys. I swear to God, if Adobe Illustrator fucking crashes. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Edit gradient. Okay, where are my gradient points now? Edit gradient. Where are they? There's no points. What the hell? Lines, points, show. Hello? Edit gradient? Oh, okay, there you were. I know I put one which was like opacity 0, right? So like 0 opacity. Now I go to you, and you're the wrong color. Okay, you are the correct color. So I'm gonna go to you. Okay, good, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Just to make you darker. What if I were to make you... Oh, but because your opacity is at 0, what if I do like 20% opacity? Ah, I understand now. The spread fucking sucks. The spread like fucking sucks, and it is so bad. It is so bad that I have to like, oh shit. It is so bad that I am forced to like do something like this, you know? But I shouldn't have to do that, you know? Or, you know what? We're gonna go back here. I'm gonna try one last thing. One last effing thing. So this is from the inside. Let's edit your gradient. Oh my god, so complicated. Okay, so this goes deeper. What if, like that, just like that. Good. Ah, come on. My mouse is also very finicky. I'm just really curious. What is this? This is that. Okay. And now, what are you? What are you over here? Okay, you're that. Oh, but wait, I could actually make it the same color as the vocal cords. But then again, like the vocal cords. Yes. Oh, we're just gonna highlight the vocal cords like that. We're just gonna highlight the vocal cords like that. And what we're gonna do here, I will remove this. We're going to mirror this, and I'm gonna stop fucking around with this. How much time did it take? Oh my god, it took like the last 30 minutes that this took us. So I think it was this. Oh, yes, exactly like that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. How does it? Okay, not bad. Not bad. It doesn't look that bad. Okay, it just does not look that bad. Now what we're gonna do? We're just gonna like do some line work. We're just gonna do some line work. Just gonna give them a little bit of more space. You guys will not have nothing like this. And then, come on, I need the line. Yes, good. This one looks way too weird for me. So you know what? We'll just like, and we're gonna shove them like that. Good. Actually looking like we're doing some work. And then this, you horrible thing, we're never gonna speak about this ever again. Okay, we're gonna go on the tongue. I see there's two parallel lines. That does not seem to do that. We're gonna go back to stroke. We're gonna filter you out like that. And then it seems that the tongue has like these weird like circles. Good. I'm still like receiving my bot comments. Like that, and like that, and like that. Good. Instead of like being like, oh shit, the tongue has patches, this guy is fucking sick. We're gonna go here, we're gonna remove the white space, and there we go. There we go. How does that look like? And we could also add a little bit more shading. You know what? This one is like supposed to be shaded. This one is supposed, in parentheses, supposed to be shaded. There's supposed to be a gradient on this, like this. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. I need something like this. Yeah, what does that look like? It doesn't look that bad. Okay, last thing, really small detail, but it kept effing me over. It's the tongue over here. So we're gonna make it look like a real circle. There, we have finally realized something. You know what? What happens if I do this? Is it gonna look, we could just add them just so that it like creates a good outline. Because these ones don't look like actual lips, what we need to do is like put them over like here. How do these look like? Okay, I see. Okay, good. Let's see how it looks. Fucking amazing. But now there's just like one issue. There's like one big issue. It's the gradient over here that's like screwing with me. What if I don't add a gradient? Like, what if I don't add a gradient and I just add the circle? For purposes, let's try to make the circle. Oh, just for our purposes, let's try making it like bigger. Okay, I'm down. I'm actually down to have like a bigger circle. This is taking way. I can't believe that this has taken more time than the Milan Patty score. I just can't believe that this has taken more time than the actual Milan Patty score. Worst case scenario, what I could do. Wait, actually, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go here. We're not gonna fucking put an outline because it is screwing with me. So we're gonna put this on top. Bingo, just like that. And just like that, we have our our Cormac view. Ah, come on, man. Took the wrong one. How come I took the wrong one, man? Hey, man, come on. Stop fucking with me. Good. Ah, excellent. There we go. Okay, now the biggest part, the second part of the Cormac and Lehane is going to be this. We will have to minimize a few structures. So, for example, it's an hour and 6 minutes. I think this will probably like take me like 2 hours with all of the silence that's been going on. I think I'll be able to like put the video in a smaller time frame. Let's see, how can I do this? Let's remove this first so I can have like a good view. The circle in and of itself will need to be smaller, just like that. And I need to actually be smaller, just like that. So as you can see, can I actually take this and then shove it all the way over here? Just make this more bigger. I could. Okay, let's make the triangles a lot more smaller. Oh man, my back is getting a lot better. I'm super happy. So Control Alt. Okay, so this is completely like sent to back. Let's send you completely to the back. Okay. So I like the arythenoids that are here. So what I'll do, try to make them, come on, man. Well, it's kind of like whatever. So like that. I don't care. I'm just going to use like the same ones. And then same thing for you. I am working with like incredibly small ass things, man. Good. Okay. So we need to have this a lot smaller than it actually is. So all the way to here. And what I also need to do, give me a moment. I need to delete this. This needs to be here. Okay. And then this needs to be like that. Same thing for this. This needs to be like somewhere around here. Something like that. Looks fucking ugly, but we'll go. Come on, man. Looks fucking ugly, but whatever. We'll go with this. And my thumb right now is actually paying. It is like completely paying. Actually, no, my finger is paying. Okay. In this case, I need to make this smaller over here, and then come on, same thing for this. We're gonna try to make them look a lot smaller than they, just like that. Good. Okay, last but not least, these guys as well shouldn't be an issue. The lines over here as well should not be an come on, man. Okay, I just need to remove the triangle, and then these guys as well should not be an issue. If I spin them, yes sir. Oh my god. Good. So that I stop paying in silence, we are going to delete these lines and we're just gonna fucking copy them. I swear to god, the Milan. Oh my god, are you kidding me, man? Good. Oh, and I moved this thing at the same time. Holy fuck, man. My Illustrator, and they're moving at the same time. Okay. Fuck, man. Oh my god. Bruh. Next time, honestly, I'm just gonna convert everything to a fucking shape. Just to, like, not have. Good. Okay. Then it's not bad because, like, next step is actually, like, we start losing structures. Good. Yeah, so as you can see, next up we're losing structure, so it's not that bad. Like that, our epiglottis is actually taking most of the space, so we're just gonna redraw the epiglottis. So it looks kind of like a Pokeball, if you have noticed. I have stopped paying. Okay, so this has to look exactly like this. Good. And then now, we're doing half a circle, right? So I need this, and what's gonna happen is that this is gonna go completely behind. You're also gonna go, oh, sorry, completely behind. And then this over here, this in front, we're gonna cut it, make it look like a half a circle. All the way over there. I'm trying to superpose it on this thing over here. Or what I could do is superpose this with it. There we go. This doesn't matter if it like gets out of bounds, because we're gonna put like the huge ass circle on top of it. So let's keep going with our Pokeball. Ah, come on, man. There was a plus over here. That, like that. Come on, change to a plus. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Ah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah, my god. I really need to make these things like a lot bigger. I have no idea how. Like the points, like these points, because they're super small and I really can't see them with my eyes, man. And it sucks. It really does suck. So last thing to do would be this circle right over here. Like that. We're gonna make this bigger. I don't give a shit. It's gonna be bigger, just like that. And you as well. We're gonna make you bigger. Ah, fuck, we can see it. Okay. God fucking shit. Okay, good. Just one more thing, and I think it's gonna be like the shading. It's gonna be the shading over here, so the gradient. We're gonna swap it to a, and we're gonna edit the gradient. We're gonna make it like 90 degrees. Yes, sir, 90 degrees. Good, excellent. Ah, and I also forgot our friend, the tongue, the fucking tongue. We'll just delete this. And our friend the tongue goes at the top over here. Actually, you know what? Our friend the tongue can actually go over here, and then our friend the circle is just gonna take over like that, like that. And then finally this over here, I'm just gonna superpose that over here, and we lose our, but then this actually looks ugly. We can round the corners, right? I can round about the corners. Ah, I see. I see exactly what's going on. Worst case scenario, I can just actually remake it. Oh, it actually goes in a, okay. Nice. Do you wanna know why? Because I could just easily do this. Oh, and it wasn't even like properly closed down. The shape wasn't even properly like closed down. Yo, bro, I think I have some like graphic designers who are looking at this and like, this guy is paying his life so much right now. This guy is suffering in silence, and I just really hope he finds inner peace with himself, because this is not how like an actual Adobe Illustrator thing should work. And then this is no view at all, just like that. Oh yes, okay, good. We're gonna drop it down like a little bit, just like that. And unfortunately, it does need like these things like that, just to differentiate what we're saying. Good. We have done everything that was supposed to be done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna superpose these right next to each other, and we are going to, what could we do? Okay, so this is my layer. I would need to unlock this layer. What are we at? 1 hour and 24 minutes. Excellent. I don't need this anymore. Thank God it just like disappeared. What the hell? The fuck? The fuck is this? Oh, okay, it's the square. Laryngeal views. Okay. Where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Give me a second. So let's assume that this is, let's give them 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give them like 20 spaces in between them, in like between each other. So good. And the last one. Oh, sorry. Good. And then this I will delete. This I will delete. They kind of look evenly spaced out. They kind of do. So I'm gonna take you. Actually, you know what? Let's open our good friend, the Malam Patty, because the only reason why is because I love this. I love these arrows that I did. And we also have a second layer, so we'll do a third layer for the text. And so one of them is the epiglottis. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought there was somebody in the... How does it look in an Illustrator? Okay, vocal cords, epiglottis. So this is the epiglottis. We're gonna go to characters. We're gonna do Arial, not regular Arial, please. This is the epiglottis. Then we got what? We have the vocal cords. Do I have one with the layers here? I like that. Okay, so we got one, the other one like this, and there we go. We're gonna take this. Actually, we need you and you to be on this layer over here, and you gonna come here at the character. Oh, sorry, I need regular Arial. There we go. I could actually swap them just to be over here, and then what we could do, we could go down here, change these all the way over here, just like that, and then just like that. Why? Because we're gonna do a double. So these ones are gonna like switch over here. So we're good with this. Ah, shit. But now I kind of fucked up. Why? Because these are the arythenoids. Arythenoids. That doesn't matter. I'll make the job a lot easier. Where's my layers? Right here. Like this. And what we're gonna do, I'll take this over here. And we have the tongue as well, somewhere. Like this. That I'm just gonna take over there. Is it Arial? Yeah, you are made in Arial. Okay, good. Ah, shit. Fuck. Okay, fine. Here, the tongue. These are in 9 points? Ah, okay. All right, good. And then we could like put them a lot closer. This is the tongue. There we go. Magic. Magic, magic. I actually don't like this. We're gonna show it a lot lower. There we go. Now the question is, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna shove this like this. I'm gonna come here. We're gonna make this like this, and just like that, and we're doubling just like that. So you can see the epiglottis. That's the difference between grade 2 and grade 3, is that you can see the tip. Actually, you can see the tip of the epiglottis. The vocal cords. We're gonna mirror these. Can I like shove this here? One vocal cord down, and then a second vocal cord down. And then this is the vocal cord. Obviously, you still get to see the tongue. The arytenoids, and I think that's it. And then this one is just tongue, and we're just gonna double it. We're gonna double it and then give it to the next person. Good. And this one where we're looking at is like the esophagus. I should probably write it down, because right down the epiglottis, like perpendicularly, you have the trachea and your airway, basically, and then perpendicular to that, you have your esophagus. But whatever. So we're gonna go here, grade 1. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing over here. We're just gonna take fucking all of these. Where are they? What the fuck? I did copy paste, man. I'm pretty sure you can also hear it in the... Are you kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you need to fucking... So grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and then grade 4. We're gonna put them a lot more upper. There we go. Ah, finally. Glad I'm done with this. An hour and 35 minutes. That's not that bad. It's a lot more longer than how much time this one took, but it's not that bad. Good. Now we're gonna go into Adobe Illustrator. We are going to delete this, and we're gonna shove Cormac.pdf. We're in Cormac.pdf, right? Give me a second. If I take Cormac.pdf and I shove it, is it gonna... Oh my god. Okay, I understand. Actually, no, we're gonna save it as not Adobe PDF, Illustrator, the Malam Patty. And we're gonna do a 9.2. I gotta put my glasses. I'm becoming 30 years of age, and I have lost like my seeing preferences. Even my glasses, I need to like redo them. 9.2. This was Cormac, and we're gonna save it as 6 is what. Oh right, I may lose some stuff, but there's gradients on CS6, so we'll see how it looks like. Excellent. Transform. Oh no, sorry. Fitting. Which we're at 65. This is like what, 55? Okay, like that. Like that. There you go. This one we are going to put it on the next page. So we're gonna go type, and we're gonna go to break. We're gonna go on a page break. And there we go. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like, guys. Grade 1. You got the Malampati, Cormac and Lahane. Difficult intubation criteria. I just wonder how it's going to look like when you're going to print it. Chloride AAA questionnaire for the patient. This one is a military questionnaire. Some people are used to the sample OPQRST. This one is like the chloride, which I feel like it's more complete, right? So allergies, medication you're taking, chief complaint, characteristics of your chief complaint. In this case, it's specific to like shortness of breath and the cough, description of secretions, and etc. History, past medical history, immunization. If there's any like history of surgery history. If there's any pain, the location of the pain, and is it generalized or localized, right? The last meal, the onset, presence of radiation or not. So like let's say the guy is like chest pain, he points literally at the front of the chest. Like, does it radiate anywhere? No. And it hurts when it coughs. Well, then you can probably clear out the fact that he has that it's like angina pain, right? Something like that. Intensity. So yeah, I mean this is the whole chloride AAA, AM chloride AA, because I swap. Usually it's like chloride. It's chloride AAA, but I switched it for AM. The AM meaning allergies medication. Alleviates and aggravates. Did the patient try anything to alleviate, or is there anything that aggravates the pain? My stat, oh, this one is so excellent, which replaces the S bar, right? So I'll just put like that. We'll go back here. This one is super amazing. Why? Mechanism of action. Mechanism of the complaint or whatever. Mechanism of injury, that was what I was looking for. The incident, signs and symptoms and vital signs. Is there any bleeding? The airway, is it cleared? The type of breathing he has, is it on mechanical? Is it spontaneous breathing? Is he on assisted by mechanical ventilation, by CPAP or BiPAP? So that's important to know. Is there a pulse? Yes or no? And how is it? Regular or irregular? State of consciousness to the AVPU scale, and the AVPU scale is this one over here. Oh no, sorry. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. Which is a quicker way of being it's a quicker way of saying, okay, what's the state of consciousness of my patient? Instead of trying to figure all of these two out. So it's whatever. Treatments that you've tried so far, the age and sex of the patient, that would probably go first, and the time of the incident. Actually, the ANT should be at the top, but this is the military. This is the military of delegating information to a higher medical superiority. Capnography, that's fine. And I said we were going to be doing the calculations, which... Oh, shit. Actually, I have normal values to put. Actually, no. The calculations are over here. So as you can see, I finished oxygenation formulas, but I haven't done the ventilation formulas. So what I'll do, it is 43. I'm gonna give myself a 10-minute break. I'm gonna be back, and then we're gonna go from there. And I am back. I know I did say it was gonna be a 10-minute break, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Also, I've realized I'm just gonna check something super quick on my Google Docs. 'Cause I don't think I have the ventilation formulas. Like I do have these ones, but I don't have the. Oh damn! I actually have the static compliance. Okay. So what we're gonna do. Let's go to desktop. I think it's this one. No. Oh, PDF textbooks. Yes, it's actually this one. I'm gonna use that one because all my calculations are in there. All my formulas are actually in there. Mechanical ventilation, oxygenation, mechanical ventilation. So what we're gonna do, because I do need to have the formulas. There we go. I do need to have the formulas, and the thing is that I don't have the ones that I'm gonna start showing you on the screen in a few moments. The ones for like the calculating the dead space time. Oh damn! So the minute ventilation can also be calculated from the alveolar volume. Sorry, the alveolar ventilation and the dead space and the volume of the dynamic volume or the dynamic ventilation times your. Okay, so it's the complete volume times your. Okay, interesting, and it does actually make sense. So we're gonna go from here. I'm gonna make myself some more space. Insert and equation, and this is actually how I make equations. This is how I actually make them. So we're gonna start with this one over here. This one is to calculate the dead space, the physiological dead space. If I make enter, it doesn't. Anyways, partial pressure of CO2, partial arterial pressure of CO2 minus the partial ventilation of CO2, and then actually this is the tidal volume. So this over here needs to actually be divided by your PA CO2 times your tidal volume. Because usually the tidal so here's the thing. Your tidal volume can usually be a denominator on your physiological dead space. And this equation is the same thing. It's kind of the same thing. If you want to know the anatomical dead space, so you write anatomical dot. You can start playing with your end tidal. So this would be considered your end tidal minus your, the same thing, the PeCO2. The E means this weird ass E, okay, is the volume collected of CO2 in real time. And just so it's super old, and I don't think newer RTs would know this, but this was taught in our school by a very good veteran teacher. I'm gonna tell you that. I'll tell you, that guy knew his shit. It's called a Douglas balloon, if I can just find it. Douglas balloon ventilation. Double lumen endotracheal tube. Well, I'm trying to show you something, but for some reason it's not gonna show up on the screen. Douglas balloon ventilation mécanique. Ballon d'obturation. Obturateur. What if I write ballon pour collecter le CO2? Okay. What is? Okay, let's try googling this though. Let's ask this. A physiological dead space. So, how do you calculate the partial pressure of mean expired CO2 by exhaled gas collection and analysis? Use of a metabolic analyzer or use of a volumetric CO2 monitor. Dragger XL ventilators. Okay, never mind. So this is your mean CO2 collected gas. And expired gas produces a partial pressure of O2 in arterial blood during air insufflation and anesthesia. Gas flow apnea was recorded in a random. So this is actually the mean CO2 that gets collected and analyzed, right? That gets collected and analyzed. So it's a volumetric value, right? Calculation of physiological dead space. Exhaled gas collection. Volumetric CO2 and calculates minute CO2 production. V CO2 we calculated here. Volumetric CO2. So yeah, all you need to know is that this thing needs to be collected. It's a volume. It's like a mean volume that gets collected and then analyzed, right? Because what you're going to take is you're going to take your value of CO2 in real time in the arterial side, and then you're going to take this value and then you're going to times your tidal volume times the tidal volume that you're giving. It's going to give you your physiological dead space. And what is physiological dead space? It is air that does not participate in gas exchange at the physiological level, which is completely different than anatomical dead space. Anatomical dead space is considered everything that's part of the anatomy that does not contribute to gas exchange. So for example, the trachea does not contribute to gas exchange, right? Here we're talking mostly about at the alveolar level. Anywhere where gas exchange occurs, this comes into definition. This one only, and when we're talking about this one, anatomical dead space, you could calculate it, but it's not going to give you this, right? This does not get, this includes this, but this does not include that, right? So this is what I'm trying to say. Do we got any comments? We do not have any comments at all. Anatomical dead space, end tidal CO2, and then we have the end tidal. Because when we're talking about end tidal, you could just literally take the value that's being presented to you, pressure of end tidal CO2, right? That's being like presented on the screen. But without this, you cannot find this, right? And then finally you have your alveolar ventilation. So your alveolar ventilation, which is your ventilation of CO2 times this constant, which I have completely forgotten where it is, divided by your PaCO2. Divided by your PaCO2. Alveolar ventilation, what is that? I will actually have to, because I don't want to say nothing that is very offensive. So we're going to go on Google and type in what is alveolar ventilation. Is the gas exchange between alveoli? Okay, good. I thought it was that. I just thought it might have been like the amount of air going in your alveoli, but no, it's this is actually the gas exchange. This is to know what is the gas exchange. So why is it important to know that? The reason for this is to know how much, what is the ratio, right? Your alveolar ventilation tells you what the ratio, the difference between this and this, the relationship actually between this and this, right? So if this is high, so we each have anatomical dead space, right? That equivalates to, as it's estimated, around 150 ml, right? 150 milliliters. The problem with is that in certain pathologies, if this starts to increase, well, then this starts to decrease. And if this starts to increase, so for example, I'll take a pathology, for example, let's say ARDS, acute respiratory distress syndrome, right? You're going to have way more of this than of this, right? You're going to have less gas exchange and more of this. Fibrotic patients, right? Fibrotic patients, you're going to have more of this and then less of this. So yeah, that's going to be it. So this is the anatomical dead space, the respiratory quotient. is your CO2 divided by your VO2, your respiratory quotient, your O2 ventilation. PO2 estimé VD anatomique. Let me just see what other stuff I need to have. So yeah, as I was saying, this should be at a normal value, right? This should be always higher than this. And you know, we do say that we do have anatomical, no, not anatomical, your physiological dead space, right? And we're talking about that. We do have physiological dead space, right? Because if I were to make a drawing, oh fuck, I can't make a drawing. Can I do make a drawing on Google? Insert. Color formatting, no. Aerial format menus, no. Text, print, extensions, no. Help, insert. Emojis, lol. You can have emojis, holy shit. Special characters, no, I can't draw, holy shit. Tools, I want to draw, man. I want to show, okay. Whatever, we're gonna go in Paint. So I want to show you something. When we're talking about like respiratory physiology. So let's assume, and how the fuck do I put my tip bigger? Man, I have completely forgot. Okay. Let's say that this is a lung. We're gonna separate it. We're gonna separate it into 3 zones. So 1, 2, and 3, right? When we're talking about this over here, we do have some, but it's usually at this portion. It's usually mostly around this portion that we have that. We have physiological dead space at zone 3. And why did I do this? Because your lung can always be separated into 3 zones, right? 1, 2, and 3. This zone is always ventilated, but less perfused, right? Why? Because of gravity, your blood needs to go all the way over here. This, number 2, is the perfect balance, right? You got ventilation and perfusing going on. And I know the proportions are probably bad, but space number 2 takes the most out of 1 and 3, right? These, when you're talking about zone 1, it mostly happens at the apexes, right? At the apex of the lung. Zone 3, because of gravity, perfusion is going to be at its highest over here, but you're going to have a decrease in ventilation, and that's why we get your anatomical dead space. That's why people who have trouble breathing, for example, who are like obese, right, are going to have a greater zone 3. So this was like a crash course on ventilation zone, and this is why in certain pathologies when this increases, it's actually pretty bad, because you don't want this, right? You don't want this. Why is it important to know this calculation? This is when all else fails. You start getting into your calculations. But whatever. But where were we? Because I needed to finish this. It's 1 p.m. actually. We've been doing this for like 2 hours. Anatomical dead space, intubated patient. I'm looking at my formulas. Oh, the respiratory quotient. The respiratory quotient, what it is, it's your weird ass 0.28. It's this over here. Oh, fuck. Respiratory quotient. So it's your CO2 divided by your, oh my goodness, VO2. So this over here, we're going to put it as this, and then we're going to take this, we're going to shove this here. And this is your 0.8. Your respiratory quotient, I don't remember what it was, but it the value of it, it's 0.8. So it reminds me of your ventilation perfusion/perfusion ratio. So let me just Google it just to make sure that I'm not saying whatever. What is the respiratory quotient? The fuck? I have it here. Respiratory quotient. Volume of CO2 and then volume of CO2 consumed. Volume of CO2 evolved. Ratio of carbon dioxide produced to oxygen consumed by organism. Oxygen uptake during inspiration. I'm looking at Google, but the volume of carbon released over the volume. It is a dimension number used in for metabolic rate estimated from. Okay, all right. So it's not that. Oh, it is calculated for a particular substrate: carbohydrate, organic fat, and protein. Carbohydrate are oxidized. Okay, fine. The RQ for fat, protein, okay. Then the RQ ratio is collectively 0.8. Okay. And the function is when inspired oxygen is collected in the alveolar sac, perfusion occurs through the capillary network surrounding the alveoli. This perfused oxygen is transported by the red blood cell to the surrounding tissues. Okay. Normal respiration, the volume of CO2 is equal to 200 milliliters per minute, and the volume of O2 is 200 ml per minute, resulting in a 0.8 respiratory ratio. Related testing to validate RQ. Okay, so it's basically to like calculate the metabolic consumption over CO2 and VO2, like the. So and it does say in normal and. So if we continue further, in the presence of macronutrients, oxygen is required for the breakdown of carbs, fat, and protein. Carbohydrates have a 6-carbon chain and metabolizes okay. Over carbs is a form of fuel. Less CO2 is generated for every oxygen consumed. So whatever. I'll try to find a definition for it when I can. So forget about what I said about it does talk about the normal respiration, which your respiratory ratio is like 0.8, which is like your ventilation perfusion ratio, which what I was talking about. But there's a relationship between this and that, but it's this. The respiratory quotient is not the respiratory ratio. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't know. I don't really want to get into like a course right now, but we're not gonna. I'm gonna try to find it on my own time. So forget what I said. Or if somebody could put it in the comments, like if somebody could add a comment and like put it. Next up we have hemodynamics. Let me just see ventilation formulas, and I think I have. Oh, okay, it doesn't go any further than that. PO2 estimated times age. I think I could put like the anatomical dead space and whatnot in here, but I'm not sure. So let's keep going. We are now in the hemodynamics. Our mean arterial pressure. Divided. This is actually a division. So this goes as a numerator, and then R3 becomes the denominator. This is your mean. Also, this is in French. This is your mean arterial pressure, your ejection volume, new equation. This is your ejection volume, so divided by 1,000. We're just gonna put this also as a numerator, divided by 1,000. It's a volume, right? So you're gonna wanna write it in ml. Times, I usually like putting this times your heart rate. You know what? I'm just going to redo the whole thing. New equation. Volume of ejection in ml, right? Your your débit cardiaque, your ejection volume divided by 1,000 ml times it gives your cardiac output. And I think, so if this is the case, then you have ml or lead. Actually, ml. I think it's in liters. Liters per minute. There you go. Right? Liters per minute. Volume of ejection in ml. So you've got your cardiac output is usually written as liters times 1,000 ml divided by the cardiac output. And we're gonna put it, I don't know why this, oh, actually, yeah, because you have to do this first. Okay. I getcha. I gotcha. Divided by the heart rate. Ejection fraction. I mean, I guess it's super good to know. I think I'm just gonna finish these equations and then I'm just gonna add them myself. Fraction of ejection. And since this is a division, we're gonna need to put this like this. Times 100. There you go. Indexed. So indexed. Or the cardiac index. So cardiac index divided by the BSA, so the body surface anatomy, I think is the acronym for that. Divided by and we're missing an S over here. There we go. We're doing good on time. We're almost done. So ejection fraction is really good with like patients with like heart failures, especially when you're doing heart surgery. So that's really good to know. VO2, the ejection volume. Oh, you can also calculate your cardiac output with, I think, that's interesting to know. Where's the one? Your DO2. Your DO. No, but this is DO2. Okay, so it's the transport of oxygen. Sorry, I lied. I actually lied. Indexed, or this one needs to be as a numerator. Oh, damn. Divided by this over here. And this one you need to measure the patient for the systemic vascular resistance. It's your mean arterial pressure times 80, which is a constant. Oh, it's a conversion factor actually. Divided by your cardiac output. It's in liters per minute. I was so right. Excellent. This will go here. This will go here. Wow, I can't believe I was right about the cardiac output. Amazing. Effing amazing on my side. Effing amazing on my side. Peripheral vascular resistance. Whoops. Peripheral vascular resistance. No, sorry. Pulmonary vascular resistance, which is your PMAP, so your pressure, your mean pulmonary artery pressure minus the wedge pressure, which are values only calculated if you have like a Swan-Ganz in place or if you have like a central line or whatever. There we go. This whole thing goes like this. By the way, I haven't eaten anything right now. So this is your conversion factor, like that. The ventricular workload. So the left ventricular workload is your mean arterial pressure minus your wedge times the ejection volume times the conversion factor, and we also have the right ventricular of the right ventricle. So again, Mean arterial pressure times the central venous tension times the ejection volume times 0.36, and this one is your conversion. Whoops, sorry. So this is to know if your heart is doing well, basically. All of these calculations are just to know. What really interests you at my level is basically this one. It's the only thing I need to know at my level. Okay, probably this. Okay. Sorry, there's probably this also involved at my level. Probably this as well. I think there's probably some cardiologists there who are going to get angry after watching this. And they're like, oh, this is nothing here is important except this. Yeah. No. All right. I'll give you credit. Fine. This is important. The indexed, everything that's indexed is important as well. But then again, this is like just to know if your heart is doing well, right? And to know the workload of the heart. You only get this in like rare situations. Or when you're doing heart surgeries. So that's fine. And then mechanical ventilation. I think I did that. I think I did mechanical ventilation. Oh no, I did not. Okay. Wait, we did comply. Yeah, we did it, no? I think I have it here. Let me just, okay, so I do have compliance, I do have resistance, dynamic compliance, ventilation. Oh, I do have my ventilation ones. Excellent, I do have my ventilation ones. Okay. I really wanted to put these through, but I think I'm gonna end it here. It has been a while since it's been 2 hours and 28 minutes. So we're gonna stop here. I think we have more calculations. Just gonna make sure that I haven't, that's fine. So that's fine, okay. We'll do that, and we're gonna end it here. By the way, I got this through, so that's excellent. We're gonna end it here. Next stream, I'll probably try to add, we'll try to like finish up, because I also have some medications that I need to add that I kind of missed. So for example, some of the medications that I just kind of missed was, if I go, for example, just in the A, I got acetaminophen, I got TXA, but I forgot to add aspirin, right? So I forgot to add an important medication like those. So I'll do a review of that. But anyways, I'm really glad about how this looks. With that being said, thank you very much, guys, for watching the stream. I have been your host, AJP, and I will see you folks next time.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching the whole content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to catch it live, come on twitch.tv/MajinP, that's MAJINNP. I appreciate the support this channel has been getting, which is making it growing bigger and bigger. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share, and all of that fun stuff. I'm always here trying to get up there, so if you want to support your boy, you know what to do. Thank you very much again for watching, and peace out.